I'm Joe, and back in 2023, I was lucky enough to buy my very first home, a 57-foot narrowboat called Lydia. The plan was to give her a complete makeover, inside and out, and then set off onto the inland waterways of the UK. But when I had to get a new job based in the northwest, I realised I was nowhere near ready for the challenge that lay in store. Driving Lydia through 90 miles, 3.5 furlongs, 4 counties and 76 locks to Cheshire.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Everybody cross your fingers.
So, this is the journey of a 23-year-old fool still figuring out this little thing called life as he heads for new horizons. Welcome to the Voyage of Lydia. I am going through Harecastle Tunnel 2 days early because the lovely CRT chap has said he'll let me through because there's only a small number of boats here, which is just brilliant. So I'm getting through 2 days early. I just need to move the boat over to there and then we'll be ready to go. This is a big moment, this, because this is like, I mean, Harecastle Tunnel is one of the most iconic, I think, structures on the canals. So yeah, going in it's gonna be very interesting. Right, I've just had my briefing from the Canal and River Trust guy. I've got my big high vis on. I need to take the chimney off. Whoa. There we go, and put my little cap on. Lay that down. Happy days. We are nearly ready to go through Harecastle Tunnel. Right, I am just about ready to go through. I've had some lovely helpful tips from the other boaters going through today. Switching all my internal lights on, as you can see. Be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. I'm crapping myself, to be honest with you, but there's only one way to get over that, and that's to do it. So here we go. I'm inside Harecastle Tunnel. It's very dark and quite frightening. Oh my god. This is terrifying, exhilarating. I cannot believe I'm doing this. I cannot believe it. I can just see at the very end of the tunnel the tiny little speck of the other side. However, it wasn't long before claustrophobia set in and things started to get really serious. Can't see a damn thing. Now the guy did warn me that there were some low points in this tunnel, like really low. I mean, I'm 6'4", as has been previously evidenced. I'm not great at fitting in small spaces, and I don't like small spaces anyway. As long as I can sort of reach my arms out, like around me like that, and over my head, I'm alright. So far, so good. We're not doing too bad. That tiny little speck of light in the distance, the tiny little speck right in the middle of the frame, that's the end of the tunnel. I've no idea if I'm halfway. I don't know where I am on the tunnel path. God only knows. Getting very low now. It has definitely dropped, and I'm struggling to keep her in a straight line. This is scary. This is proper frightening. This is how close the ceiling is. The roof of the tunnel is literally, I'm about half a centimetre off taking my head off. Death. As Lydia and I delved deeper and deeper into Harecastle Hill, fighting the claustrophobia, I felt like the walls were closing in on us, as if the roof of the tunnel could collapse at any moment and bury us in the dark. But as we reached the 1,000 foot to go mark, the end of the tunnel finally hoved into view. That was bloody terrifying. Oh my god. It is such a relief to be out in the open again. Oh my god. Even though it's a miserable day, it's a lot better than being underground. First time for everything though. Oh. My heart's still beating like a drum. Alright, I'm going to find somewhere to moor up and stop, because this rain is just, it's nasty. Morning all. I'm just about to set off from where I moored up past Kids Grove, just after I got through Harecastle Tunnel. That was, I've been watching the footage back and I think I might have made a bit of a meal out of that. But I think I said at one point I really don't like small spaces. Like I'm quite claustrophobic, so it was quite scary for me. It might not be something other boaters think twice about, which is great. But for me it was quite scary. And like I say, I'm not a fan of small spaces, so but I got through, managed to get through okay, didn't get knocked off the back, didn't hit my head, only bumped the sides a couple of times and they weren't really big scrapes. So yes, I'm just getting ready to leave Kids Grove and head down a lot of locks today. Off yet again. Moored up just down from the first lock after Harecastle Tunnel at Hardingswood Junction, and I'm heading up today to, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got maybe 11 locks, maybe more today. So we'll just see how it goes. I've set off a lot later than I usually do. It's about 11 o'clock this morning because I had a bit of a cheeky lie-in. So yeah, I'm getting close now. I am getting close to Middlewich. I've only got another 2 pages of the Nicholson Guide to go before I actually arrive there. The goal is to get there by Friday. It's Tuesday today, so I think I will get there on time. because the plan is, I think, to meet my mum and dad up there, probably outside a pub somewhere. We'll see. Yeah, it's not a bad day. It's very sunny. There's not a cloud in the sky, and the water's still very orange from all of the, I think it's the iron ore that makes it that colour. And I think I'm coming up to my very first lock here, just round the bend, and I've been on the go for about 2 minutes. Oh dear. Still wouldn't change it for the world. Dear me. So these is double locks, there's like two side by side. And I'm not sure what the etiquette is here, like which side do I go in on, but I'm moved up on this side where I am, so I'm going to go in this one, and all I've got to do is open the gate. Okay, I'm in. Gate's closed back there. Now I've just got to open the paddles, and down I go. Now this has been covered by loads of people on YouTube and loads of people on narrowboats, but when you're going down in locks, one of the most important things to remember is keeping your boat forward of this sill marker here, which is this here. So I've got acres of space, so I'm definitely not going to get hung up on the back. I'm not sure why, but going down in locks feels quite weird, because every single lock I've done up to this point, before this one and the one just after Harecastle Tunnel, they've all been going up because I've been building up to Harecastle Hill. So going down locks feels quite odd. I don't really know why. In, out, shake it all about. Right, I've got to the second lock of the flight, and there's about 4 or 5 in quick succession here, so because I'm running a bit behind, I think I'm just going to get through this set and I will see you on the other side.
After fighting my way down the Red Bull flight, plus emptying my bins along the way, I finally made it to the bottom.
I made it! I made it down that bloody flight. Jesus. So I'm definitely out of Kids Grove now. I've got another set of locks, church locks, and then Lawton Treble, which time is, well, I don't have a watch that works. I think it's about 1:30. So I can probably make it to Snape's Aqueduct, just outside of Road Heath. Yeah, I've got a little ways to go, and then I get to the next set of locks. Onwards, with determination. Tell you what, I thought I'd be used to farmyard smells. My mum and dad's house is right next to one, but that ain't half a proper pond. The cows let one rip. So I'm just about to pass under the A50, under this bridge, 135. I can't remember what the bridge number was at the very first bridge I went over, which seems like years ago since I set off. Ridiculous.
For a faster mode of transportation from Nottingham to Chester, please take a plane, train or an automobile, not a canal boat. But why would you? When all of this is around you and you get to see it all. So I've come up with yet another ingenious solution. While that lock's filling up, because there's two here, there's that one there, and then there's this one. While that one's filling up, I'm going to fill this one up as well. I'm so clever. So I've just noticed actually, these two here, these used to be double locks, like two side by side. This one here, and then there's one here that definitely isn't in use because, God, look at it. It's a bit of a shame that, really, because I quite like these side by side locks. I don't know why, but I suppose it makes it easier for traffic. You have one going up, one going down at the same time. A bit more efficient that way, really. But yes, let's get through these two, and then I think I can, well, I'll maybe try and find somewhere to stop for the night. I don't really know. Kind of just get as far as I can today, really, in the daylight I've got. Maybe a few hours left. We'll see. Right, I've opened up the gate on the second lock, so I can just get straight in. I'm on a roll today. I think I've got about an hour and a half before the sun goes down, but it is, to that side of me is quite a big hill, and that is the horizon. So once it goes over that, I am going to be working in the dark, which I don't fancy doing. So I've got a couple more locks to do, and I'm going to try and see if I can moor up somewhere in the pound in between them, because I don't think I'm going to make it all the way to the bottom of the flight before dark. So yet again, we'll just wait to see what happens. Oh, this is a dangerous game I'm playing. Beautiful though. Dangerous but beautiful. I think what's been going on is I've been following another boat down the flight, and as a result, because they're going through the locks before I am, each lock is empty, so I'm having to fill up each lock before I can come into it. So that has slowed me down a little bit. Not their fault, they've no idea I'm here behind them, so how would they know? But it has slowed me down a bit. I'm going to sleep well tonight, definitely. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm in the fourth one at the minute, all the way down there, and not much further. So with a lot of these paired locks, one of them, and this one's no different, one of them's been out of action, so you can only use the one, which is a bit of a bummer, but I can get through this one and I can moor up. Put my windlass down, I can moor up just down there. Oh, come on. Right, I'm stopped. Finally. Which means I can have my dinner. Oh, that's good. That's really nice. Thank you all very much for watching. Today's been a bit of a hard day. Even though I haven't covered a lot of distance, it's mostly been lochs, so sorry there wasn't a lot of sort of nice scenery. But I'm further along, and I'm very nearly, I think I'm very nearly into Cheshire, if not in it already. So, yeah, more again tomorrow, which for you is next week. I'll see you then. Oh, that's really good. Bye.
Next time on the Voyage of Lydia.
Why didn't I moor up next to there last night?
Lydia and I set out on another gorgeous winter morning to traverse our way down Heartbreak Hill.
Those lock gates.
Fatigue, combined with the flight of 31 lochs, starts to take its toll as I inch closer and closer to Middlewich.
I'm nearly there.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.